Okay, we're on the record. Yeah, we're dialing into Zoom now.
Excuse me, was my case called?
No, sir, we're just giving you a heads up. We have a file. We're going to be starting shortly, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Dwayne Johnson on behalf of Mr. McLean. And we are waiving in-person appearance and we're willing to proceed by Zoom.
All right, and then we have Mr. McLean present. Mr. McLean.
Good morning.
Hi, DDC. Good morning. Happy Monday. We do have one retained case for Antonio McCurdy, but I think he's on Zoom in another courtroom. So in the meantime, here's what we have after McCurdy. We have Edwin Davis, Jamel Hollins, William Tyree, and Darwin Hudnall. Those are we have more files coming, but that's what we have for matches for interviews and files.
I agree.
Can I see him after this?
Who is Davis? Pull your mask over your nose. Do not step in here with a mask not over your nose. Come on. Okay.
Hi, your name, sir?
Edwin Davis.
Okay, Mr. Davis, make sure, yeah, okay, good. You have your mask over your nose and mouth. That's for your safety while you're there. We're on the record. Calling case number 1804586, People State Michigan versus Edwin Lindell Davis, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jessica Shire on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Davis, who is formal reading, understands his constitutional rights and stands guilty.
Equal with formal reading if you're not guilty on your client's behalf. Counsel, be advised before we get to setting dates, be advised a review of the file shows that on November 13, 2019, your client failed to appear for a probation violation. So this case was already adjudicated in front of Judge King, at which time the capias was issued and bond was set in the amount of $1,000 cash surety. Now, the court also recognizes this was prior to the onset of COVID or any complications that we're currently dealing with or any extra factors that we're dealing with in the age of COVID. This was issued by Judge King. This case has since been sent to Judge Bryant, but have you spoken with your client about why he failed to appear?
Your Honor, it was not me personally who spoke to Mr. Davis, but Mr. Davis does live with his mom. He's a lifelong resident of Detroit. Your Honor, he did get his GED. He wants to take care of this matter. He has 4 kids. I can't speak on his past, but I can speak going forward, Your Honor. The conversation that I understand that my colleagues had with Mr. Davis and that was communicated to me is that he now fully understands what will happen if he misses any court date, Your Honor. He already spent some time at the Detroit Detention Center and he does not want to ever do that again. He indicated he wants to take care of this matter. We did discuss Zoom. He's going to have his kids help him with that. So I'm respectfully asking the court to give him a chance here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Did you see his bond? Are there any holds?
Your Honor.
I'm sorry, does or does not have holds?
Yes, he has closed.
Thank you. All right, counsel, court takes account representations, including your client's very significant family residential ties to the community, and also that given the age of COVID, the good thing is that the way the court conducts business is significantly different than from his last scheduled appearance in court. So he needs to be mindful of that. He needs to come back for all of his court dates until his judge tells him that he's done with this case. It is a case that now it is such that this case is now in front of Judge Bryant, and this court does have the authority to and the discretion from Judge Bryant to make changes to existing bonds. So the court will do the following. Court is going to set bond in the amount of $7,500 personal bond. Your client is going to be subject to Wayne County Sheriff's GPS tether. So that's an additional condition to help remind him that he needs to see this case through until his judge tells him that he is done with the case. And with the age of COVID, and because we now conduct business with Zoom, he has fewer excuses for failing to appear. He doesn't have to make a trip down to the courthouse. He can do this from the convenience of his living room, and with the assistance of younger people and younger minds who can help him navigate the technical concerns with Zoom. There should be no excuse for failing to appear. He simply needs to follow through and show up for all of his court dates. And hopefully between the tether, a high personal bond, and assistance that, that resources that he can touch on, then he should be able to get this case in his rearview mirror. Is there anything further?
Your Honor, respectfully, I understand the court's concern. However, I've been told that the GPS tether has been taking up to 6 days, Your Honor. And he is employed at Eastern Market. He's been there for 1 year. I believe he likes his job, wants to keep his job, and he understands how much he can lose if he does not make it to his next court date. So I'm asking the court to give him a chance in lieu of the GPS tether.
Well, counsel, here's what we're going to do. The court is going to write on the minimus that he may be released prior to and make an appointment on his own.
Thank you. And if we could just, because Mr. Davis is not going to be able to hear me, if we could just make it clear what the court is doing here, because I just don't want Mr. Davis to miss anything and then be in violation of the court order.
All right, Mr. Davis, here's what's going on. The court expressed its concern with regard to you coming back to court. So the court did impose a Wayne County Sheriff's GPS tether. Your attorney has done an excellent job of advocating on your behalf and encouraging this court to change the condition of that tether. You're still going to be on tether. However, you will be released prior to the tether, and then you have to report to the Wayne County Sheriff's Department as directed in order to get fitted for the tether. So you can get released, so you can go back to work, go back to your family, and keep yourself safe from COVID. But here's the thing. You need to follow through and do everything that you're supposed to do.
Yes, ma'am.
So the court is going to allow you to be released, but if you are given instructions on how to report for the fitting of the tether, you're still going to have to do tether. But you can get released before that, but you need to report to the Wayne County Sheriff's Department as directed to get fitted for that tether. Do you understand? Because if you fail to show up, then that by itself is going to be another violation of the bond conditions on this case, and you can end up back in custody. So follow through with everything that you need to do. Keep coming back for all of your court dates until your judge tells you that you are done with this case. You need to get this case in your review mirror if you want to move forward. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, is there anything further?
Nothing further.
Let the record reflect the court date will be May 24, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to First District Court in front of Judge Bryant. Is there anything further?
Nothing further.
You're all set, sir. You can step away from the camera.
There. All right, step up. Can you talk to me when you finish?
Yes, I did do that. 4/26/2021. Why would they statement withheld on medications for one time? Now, that one medication has turned into
bond vacancy. Completely wiped out with the bond vacancy.
In here?
Step in.
All right, damn, bro.
Don't take that mask off.
I'm not.
Don't. State your name.
Okay, your name, sir?
William Tyree.
Thank you. We're on the record calling. Case number 200444142, People of Michigan versus William Tyree, also known as William Henry Tyree, also known as William Henry Tyree the Fourth. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Justice Shire, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Tyree, who is full of reading, understands his constitutional rights and stands mute.
Call away the formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's a Zoom pretrial date set for May 24, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant in Esteban.
Your Honor, Mr. Tyree is 38 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, is employed doing landscaping, has an associate's degree, not on probation or parole. This incident appears to be from 2019, during the pandemic, of possible action of court to consider it personal bond.
Thank you. Could you excuse the bond of the Attorney Holt?
I don't have his folder, Your Honor, so I can't tell.
That's fine, thank you. That's fine, thank you. All right, counsel, court takes house representations include your client's significant residential ties to the community, including gainful employment. And also, court does take into account that this is an older matter, but it does need to move forward. At this time, court will set bond in the amount of $3,000, personal bond. Is there anything further?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Personal bond, sir.
Oh, nice, nice.
You're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Take your hood off, you're in court.
Hi, your name, sir?
Jamel Hollins.
Thank you. Calling case number 2105670, People of Michigan versus defendant number 1, Jamel Daquan Hollins, counsel.
Justice Shire, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Hollins, who is full of reading, understands his constitutional rights and stands mute.
Call away the formal reading, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. There's a Zoom probable cause conference date May 17, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, followed by a Zoom preliminary examination date May 24, 2020 at 9 o'clock at the 36th District Court in front of Judge Mecanico and Esteban.
Your Honor, 21 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit, has no priors to my knowledge, does have his GED, lives with his grandma, this is not assaulted, I'm requesting action of court for personal bond.
Thank you. Did you see this bond of any hold?
No hold, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Counsel, court takes account representations that, including this being a non-assaultive matter. Court also takes into account the pandemic based in the nation, as well as the fact your client has significant family residential ties, as well as other ties to the community. Given those elements, court on this case will set bond in the amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
You all set? No, you don't get this.
Where do I go? Back in the room?
Here. What other file you say you had, Your Honor?
Two of them, Darwin Hudnall and Antonio McCurdy. McCurdy has retained case, but I don't know if the attorney is available just yet. He's on a Zoom call in another courtroom, I think. Hi, someone by the name of Jenkins checking in. Are you checking in on the case?
Yes. Well, I'm checking in to see, checking on my daughter, Deja Sherman.
Okay, well, ma'am, a couple of things. One is that this particular room is for attorneys and people getting arraigned on cases. So far, it doesn't appear that anyone by that name is on our list for this morning, but you're welcome to watch the court proceedings. 36th District Court has a YouTube channel, so you go to 36th District Court, courtroom 134.
Okay.
And you can watch the proceedings, but so far it doesn't appear that that person is on the list. What's the last name again?
Sherman, Sherman.
Okay, it doesn't appear that we have anyone by that with that last name on the docket for this morning. But again, you're welcome to watch the proceedings. The second session starts at 2:30. So once we're done with this morning, then you can always check back in at 2:30.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am.
I just walked out of there. Do I come in here?
No, go in that other room. Pull that mask over your nose.
Sorry about that.
Counselor, you came to seek help, and we're gonna give you that help. I'm gonna have a counselor and therapist that can maybe you can talk things out, you can whatever's on your mind, they can set you in the right direction, give you some advice on how to handle these individuals. But we're not here to keep you locked up. We're not here to you're going to be self-reliant. You're asking for, okay? All right, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Thank you. Everybody have a good day. Okay. Thank you. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
No
I'm
problem.
back now.
That's fine. Thank you, sir. We're the DDC is going to be bringing a couple of other people, and including your client shortly. We'll update you as soon as it's available.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How you doing, Attorney McCurdy?
Okay, counsel, we've got your person. We're on the record.
Okay.
Calling case number 210-57643, People of State of Michigan versus Antonio McCurdy, also known as Antonio Dewan McGurdy, also known as Antonio Dewan, different spelling of middle name McCurdy. Counsel, your appearance and P number for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Dwayne Johnson, P number 41842 on behalf of Antonio McCurdy. And
I'm sorry, one more time, the P number 418. I'm sorry, counsel, the P number is 418.
Yeah, 41842.
Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Pardon?
Go ahead, sir. Your appearance.
Yeah,
Finish your appearance.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to hear what he's being charged.
Okay, let the record reflect that as to this case, your client stands charged with one count of weapons carrying concealed with an habitual offender second offense notice.
Okay. Okay. Well, Your Honor, we'll waive formal reading, and I would ask, Your Honor, that you would consider a personal bond for my client.
Okay, so you're waiving the formal read, the additional, the balance of the reading and standing your client mute, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, call with the formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zoom probable cause conference date, May 17, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to 36th District Court, filed by Zoom preliminary examination date, May 24, 2021 at 9 o'clock at the 36th District Court in front of Judge McConaughey, and as the bond counsel.
Your Honor, we'd ask for a personal bond. My client is working, and the family has retained me. He's not a flight risk. He's not a danger to the community. It was not an assault of charge or anything of that nature. So we're asking that for a personal bond, Your Honor, so that he could continue to work. And he has a young child that he takes care of as well.
Okay, thank you. DDC's bond, any hold?
No hold.
All right, thank you. Counsel, court takes into account representations, including the pandemic facing the nation, but also as it relates to the criteria the court utilized under Michigan court rules as to bond, and that your client has significant family and residential ties, including gainful employment, and also this is a non-assaultive matter. Given those elements, court will set bond in the amount of $1,000 personal bond and no firearms while this case is pending. Is there anything further for counsel?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor. Good seeing you.
Okay, thank you. We're all concluded. You too, sir. You're all set, so you can step away from the camera.
Thank you. Everybody have a good day.
You too, sir. Hi, your name, sir?
Darwin Hutnell.
Okay, counsel, are we ready on Hutnell? Okay, thank you. Calling case number 2105764 People State Michigan versus Darwin Chart Hutnell. Counsel.
Justice Shy, on behalf of Mr. Miles, who is formal reading, understands the constitutional rights, understands the.
Call with formal reading and turn not guilty plea on your client's behalf as a Zoom probable cause conference date, June 21, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. to the 36th District Court with a Zoom preliminary examination date to be determined at the 36th District Court by Zoom, and it will be in front of Judge King and as the bond.
He's 54 years old, lifelong resident of Detroit. He is unemployed at this moment, does receive government assistance. He's a high school grad. He does suffer from seizures. He lives with his brother. He has 2 kids. He understands that he needs to make it to his court date. And your Honor, I expect what you consider a personal bond.
Thank you. And DDC is the bond. Are there any holds?
No holds, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel court will take into account your representations, include your client's significant family residential ties, and despite the nature of the charges, court also takes into account the pandemic facing the nation, and also to provide, once the court wants to see your client provided with an opportunity to keep himself safe during this pandemic facing the nation, and also that this court is confident he will return for all of his proceedings. Given those elements, court on this case will set bond in the amount of $3,500 personal bond. And while this case is pending, no contact with the complaining witness to Carla Jackson. No contact means no written or verbal communication with this person, no messages to her through third parties, and no contact order also extends to her place of residence and place of employment, and no social media contacts directly or indirectly. Is there anything further? Okay, you're all set, so you can step away from the camera. Okay, DDC, thank you. We're just waiting for our other files to come through. I think we might have a couple of more, and we'll update you as soon as we have that available. Oh, maybe
I
one.
don't know if you want to just go to the afternoon. No.
I don't mind. DDC, we're informed that, okay, I'm sorry, stand by. So wait, you're saying that they don't have the paperwork back there?
Right, no file.
But why did they put it on the list if they didn't have it?
Or maybe they came through, but I guess they didn't have the file as of yet. I'm not sure what's
Interesting.
going on right there.
Okay, DDC, it appears that a couple of items ended up on the list, but for some reason, the criminal division does not yet have enough material to put a file together. So if anything, I know it's early, But if anything, I think that concludes the docket, at least for the time being, because if anything, the attorneys would at least need an opportunity, because has MIDC interviewed anybody else
We've interviewed everyone on the list.
on the list? So you
Up to
might,
number 9. We
That's
interviewed
the-
everybody, and we had complaints. So.
got it. DDC, stand by. We're going to see if we can get an update, because MIDC, just for you're aware, we were informed originally that we didn't have files yet, but MIDC apparently had at least enough material to interview people. So we're going to just stand by, and we'll see if we can get an update for you.
Copy.
Or maybe because it says they're all CCW charges,
Right.
so we were able to.
What?
In which case, we might have done we didn't do Swanson, did we? I mean, you might, but we didn't actually but we didn't do that, correct? So
We only did 1 through, the court only arranged 1 through 5, so those go on with case numbers.
interesting.
And then
But we did Streeter and Hudson, correct?
we did not.
We did not do Streeter and Hudson?
No.
Okay. All right, DDC, stand by. We're going to go off the record briefly, so we're just not, having dead air. But we'll update you. We'll keep the line open, but we'll update you as soon as something's available.